Hey guys, the Cinnamon123 here with another Minecraft video. Today I'll be showing you guys the second version of my Zombie Siege map. This one will not be using the absolute latest pre-release, that's 12W07B. That's because it's very laggy, very glitchy, and I'm not positive that most computers could handle the amount of pressure that this game puts on it. So, first things first is I'm just going to show you the map. So, this map is different from the last one. So you start out in this room, and there are 4 crafting tables in this room. And in each of these is a zombie spawner that spawns 2. And then there's this room here, and this is going to be the supply room. And each of these dispensers are various supplies that might help you get around. And there are going to be 4 total zombies spawning in this room, or at least 4 total spawners. And then over here, we've got the enchanting room, which whenever you kill a bunch of zombies, you'll be able to enchant. And the stuff that you get in the supply room, it will be very easy to enchant because you'll have gold coming out of them. Also in the supply room is something that I'm calling the blue pill. That's a reference to the Matrix, if you're unfamiliar with that. And the blue pill is basically a kill room, so that if you activate the game whenever you don't mean to, you can just deactivate it, and you won't have any negative repercussions from it, besides the fact that you'll die, and if you have any stuff on you, you'll lose that. But the reason that you would activate the game without having zombies active or something like that is so you can clean up the mess from the last time, so you can have a fresh start for the new one. Another big addition to the game is the fact that there are now 2 game modes. I'll patch that up later. But there are 2 game modes are called Invasion and Siege. Invasion game mode, every time that a new round starts, 1 more zombie will be added to each spawner. So every time that the new round starts, you'll get 1 more zombie per spawner, which means it'll get progressively harder, but also the supply room will drop 1 more supply per dispenser per wave. So you'll get progressively more supplies as well. The second mode is Siege mode, which you go over here and you select the amount of zombies that you want, and select select number of zombies per dispenser per wave. No lever equals 1 times zombie. So if you have no levers flicked, you'll get 1 zombie every single wave per dispenser. The thing about this game mode is that the supply crates, the supply room, will only drop 1 supply every round. So let's say you have it set to 10 times zombies, the most amount of zombies you can. You'll still only be getting 1 supply every round, but the zombies will be remaining at the same level as well. Also, something that I've added is the fact that now you've got these chests full of various materials, so that you can craft your own armor sets, as well as some backup zombies for restocking if you want to play a whole bunch of games. And what this lets you do is that it lets you pick out your own layout, because unlike the last version, I had only the preset armor sets. So that's a big improvement. Also, this version has a debug mode, and you can come by here, and pretty much if there's redstone in this section of the device at all, same on this side, there's still a game active. So in order to deactivate, you simply push the buttons, and that'll set it to where, or this one, you push the button and that'll set it to where whenever the redstone comes around, it won't send the next wave. but I'm not going to start a wave just yet, so I think I'm just going to try and deactivate this. I may have messed up there. If you'll give me a second, I'll get this all patched up, and I'll also show you guys actually playing around. Alright guys, so what I'm going to be showing you guys first is invasion mode. So if you skip the redstone section, that's the mode that every round gets harder and harder, but you get more and more supplies as well. So to make sure that you're ready to start the game, make sure your difficulty is set to hard, and then you push the button for invasion. You take a little bit of fall damage, and the zombies come. And you got to be pretty quick because you only got 60 seconds to defeat the wave. I actually want to get to the supply room before my experience in wood go away. And most of these spawners have one zombie in them, but there are a few that have two. Both of the ones in the central room have two. And one in each of the supply and enchanting rooms individually have two. And you can see that next wave came, and right now I'm underprepared, but yeah, because I'm getting twice as many zombies, and I'm really not... Ah, crap, I'm gonna die. It's a pretty fun little game. Right now I'm in a bit of a hard spot, but you can survive for quite a while, and this game was designed for multiplayer, so it should work. Single player is not really advised, but you'll see that unlike my previous version, we didn't have the spawning mechanics. Or the respawn was not set to here. And I'm just going to quickly show you how to deactivate this mode. Set your difficulty to peaceful. Flick that lever as long as this light is not blinking. And whenever it blinks, it's safe to turn the lever off. If you want to know how close you are to ready to turn it off, you can actually hop up here. This is a debug mode. It didn't have it. My game didn't have this before, but you can see the redstone is traveling along. And oh, I had two games going at once, so that's why these waves were coming so very fast. So make sure after every single game you deactivate, because otherwise you're going to die, just like I did. Alright, and it's coming around for the last little bit, and you'll see that this light will blink, like that. And whenever it stops blinking, it's safe to turn it back on. But actually I'm going to deactivate it, and I'm going to go grab my stuff and get ready for Siege mode game. Alright, so I got all my stuff gathered up from the last game, and I'm going to... Actually, I missed a little piece of rotten flesh. So what I'm going to do is, since my stuff didn't actually get used, I'm going to shove my gold back in there, my wood back in there. Can't refill the bottles of enchanting, but you know, what are you going to do? And then you got to go in here, and you've got to take the blue pill to get out. There you go. And now there's not really a way you can cheat any items in. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and build another set of armor and get ready for a siege. Alright, I've got my set of armor ready, and I'm going to set this siege to give me 3 times zombies. I think I can handle 3 times zombies. And alright, so we'll get the siege going. Got to make sure we are set to hard difficulty, and then start the siege. And as you could hear, only one battle of enchanting broke, and we've got quite a few zombies headed our way. Once again, this was designed for multiplayer, so if I die pretty quick, you should not be surprised. I think I'm going to take the higher ground here for a sec. Oh, man, this is... Once again, this map was designed for multiplayer. Alright, I died. Okay, so the way you deactivate this mode is you go to Peaceful, and you push this button, and you heard that piston activate. And whenever I hear that piston activate again, it's going to be ready for another round of Siege, and it's going to come around. I'll just show you that if I listen, there it goes. Alright, so now it's ready for another round. And as you can see, there's no redstone in the circuitry, so you can do that. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take the blue pill again. Oh, am I ready? Yeah. Okay, so that light, not only does this deactivate invasion mode, but it also sets it to debug mode, which will just let you run in and reset the doors. And I'll include a download link for this map in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to see some video responses, guys. I want to see how high of a score you can get on this map. If you want, I can make a few videos of explaining how I made this map. If you could tell loads of people to try and download this map and on your servers try and check it out. It's a very challenging map, and if you find it too challenging, you can always enter debug mode and take out some zombies if you wanted to. And that's basically it. This is the Cinnamon123 signing out.